Have you ever felt like living an independent life means that you have to do everything yourself? That if you ask for help, that somehow disqualifies you as being a strong woman? Well, I'm here to tell you that that is all a lie. I have discovered that real independence is not about isolation. It is not about doing everything yourself. It's really about having options. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about building a life that feels strong and supported and totally on your terms. Let's just start off by totally busting the myth that independence means that you never ask for help. Somewhere along the way, especially as women, we were fed the idea that somehow being independent meant that you had to be an emotional ninja, a domestic goddess, a financial wizard, and a one-woman rescue squad, all at the same time. But here's the truth. Independence is not doing everything. It's knowing that you can do what's needed and also knowing when to lean in and ask for help. That choice, that's where the power lies. So let's just redefine it right now. I want to say that independence now means capability and choice. It's like having a fully stocked toolbox, knowing that you have everything you could possibly need, even if you don't use it every day. Or if you don't use tools, maybe it's a fully stocked pantry, and knowing that you have everything that you would ever need to make a great dinner, but you can still call for takeout. These are choices. It's really not about doing it all. It's about knowing that you don't have to, but you could. And I'm going to call out a few traps that I see women getting stuck in. And I know this because I have danced through each and every one of them myself. The first one is saying yes to everything because we feel like we have something to prove. Number two is refusing help because we think it will make us look weak. And number three, believing that self-reliance means self-denial. But here's the thing. When you're running on empty because you're trying to do it all, that does create isolation. And you do it to yourself. And you deserve better than that. So let's flip it. We want to build a life full of options. And here is how we're going to do it. The first thing that we want to do is audit our support system. These are the people that you have around you. Look at who is in your corner. Who is there cheering you on when you're winning, but still sitting in your mess when you need it? These are the people that you put the stars by in your Rolodex. Remember Rolodexes? These are the people that you put the big stars by because they are your personal heroes and you need them in your life. Number two is focus on skills, not saviors. What I mean by this is learn what you need to know so you can make informed choices, not desperate decisions. And that can be everything from fixing that leaky toilet to your financial investments. Knowledge equals options. Number three, setting boundaries. I think sometimes when we talk about boundaries, that can be overstated in this day and age. But I think it's really important for you to consider. What this does is this allows you to say no without guilt and yes without fear. Boundaries are the secret sauce for sustainable independence. It allows you to decide what is right for you today. You can change your mind on that tomorrow. I say you can always change where that line in the sand is. It's totally up to you. By creating healthy boundaries, you're not cutting yourself off, you're creating a life with intention. So here's what I want you to remember. Independence is not about suffering in silence. It's about building a life where you can ask for help without shame, say no without an apology, and choose what's right for you without second guessing. I say you can be strong and supported. You can be capable and connected. And that, my friend, is not weakness. That is wisdom. And I like to think that's where all the power is. You just remember that even though you can carry the load, it doesn't mean that you have to. If this message has hit home for you and you feel like you may be ready to start building a life full of options instead of obligations, I would love to invite you to come check out our T.R.U.E community. You can find us at resourcefulraini.com. This is really where transformations begin. I am building a community with tools and resources and an occasional dose of tough love. It is full of women who are navigating some of life's difficult transitions, and we are working to build our next chapter together. I'd love to see you there. I am Resourceful Raini. Here is to fresh starts and fearless moves. I'll see you next time.